So this is for the full moon tomorrow, which will be between Leo and at the very end of Leo at 29 degrees and Aquarius. So this is actually the axe between the collective, the group, and the ego. The Leo stands for ego, and so here we have this this opposition, of course, because it's full moon, and close to the moon is Jupiter. So the ego is now understanding about the collective. And this chart is especially for the area around the Mauna Kea on the so-called Big Island of Hawaii, which is actually called Moko'okeawe, and or the Hawaiian island and not the Big Island. But just for you to know, that is what the chart is made for, and I make especially these videos for or these readings for the full moon and the new moons for the people who are actively defending the life on our planet. And I hadn't made anything for last new moon, but this full moon is so beautiful what's happening, because you may see we have two closed triangles. One is here between Saturn in Aquarius and Gemini and Libra. Venus here is Libra, and Gemini is the lilies. That's the dark moon, which stands for independence, for absolute rebellious independence. And right next to it is the karmic aim of the whole thing. That is the whole theme, what is happening right now. And as it is, the houses here, that is something that is individual to a certain place. Everything else is for the whole world, but this is particularly for this region. And this little hook you see here, that's the karmic aim. And that's something very, very important. And right now, it's in the 12th house. And the 12th house is an equivalent to Pisces. This is Pisces here. And it stands for us resolving our karma. This is where we think about when we're angry about other people, for instance, and say, oh my God, I've been doing the same thing that they are now doing to me. So this is the place where we can think about, because the air signs, they are all intellectual signs. They are mental signs. Aquarius, Libra, Venus in Libra is beautiful because she actually belongs there, just like she belongs into Taurus. Here, Taurus, she belongs in Libra. Like Libra is her winter house and Taurus is her summer house. And so there we have this beautiful closed triangle. And so this is the important point, that where we are going to independence, and we are going to rebellion. And there's also a female rebellion, because the land and the mother it's like one and the same thing, let's put it this way. And here is the karmic aim. So this is what we want to achieve, and we are doing that by actually contemplating the mistakes of the past, so that we don't repeat them, and we get the help from Venus, who is at home where she likes to be best, and very airy. Yeah? This is all three air signs. Gemini is like the most intellectual sign in a way of, it deals with facts, with quick communication. And Aquarius is also, the reformer. Now we have Saturn, and Saturn is the master of karma. It's quite heavy, it's very serious, but it's not malign like many traditional astrologers see this planet as malign, as not nice, but it's just very serious. And so here, the need for reform is now pressing, and most of us know that. And now we have another closed triangle in the Earth signs. Here, Uranus and Taurus, that's not his place because he's so fast. Uranus is like Uranus, sorry. Uranus is very fast acting. So here we have earthquakes and quick changes, and so and here we have Mars and Mercury in Virgo. So this Virgo is about details, about very strict, about quantities, about measuring. I always look at Virgo like a big cupboard with many tiny drawers, and each drawer has a label on it saying what kind of medicinal herb is inside, and next to it is a desk with a big book, and everything that has been taken out and everything that has been put in is registered there by very precise measurement, gram, very small. So that's my idea of what Virgo is, and Virgo is now becoming aggressive. Mars here, and right next to Mercury, and will tell the world, wait, this is going too far. We have now seriously to change something. And this is in the third house, just like the sun is in the third house. So this is a time here in Hawaii and close to the Mauna Kea that is very much about learning, intellectual understanding how Earth works, how we are living on Earth. And here we have the big transformer, who can be very dangerous if we do not allow change, if we do not allow transformation. We're going to be kicked in the back. And so Pluto, this force is like the cosmic Mars, is enforcing this very serious discussion about what has to be done. And on the other hand, Uranus, with whom Pluto is right now very nicely connected, says also, and it has to be done fast, quick. So this is kind of in the background. In the foreground is the sun is always what's happening in the foreground, and there is this mighty opposition between the collective and the ego. Yeah. It's like the opposition between communism and capitalism. It's like the American Constitution with the guarantee that we are allowed to follow our whatever makes us happy, but when it makes us happy to enslave others and to grab much more than we can possibly eat and to destroy things, if this gives us happiness, this cannot be supported by any kind of constitution, no matter how holy and sacred some people hold the American Constitution. Is not working. Sorry. So here we have another triangle, you see, but here we have this is a 90-degree angle, and you see this pyramid here. So this is friction. Whatever in a chart is friction, is red. Whatever flows easily and is talents and gifts, that's blue. So, but we need the friction because we wouldn't develop otherwise. Then also we have some, but quite weak karmic aspects here between Mars and Chiron. Chiron is the wounded healer. This denotes where healing power is, and right now in Aries, this healing power has to be assessed actively. We now have to do actively something for our healing, for the healing of the land we live on, the healing of our community, our relationships. And so there is a karmic aspect that this, has not been done well enough because sometimes it's hindered by competition. Yeah. So Mars, where Mars is competitive, where we are arguing competitively, this is where we actually are not helping the healing. So what else do we have here? Of course, we have this other uh, um, triangle, which one with 190-degree angle and 245-degree angle. So here we have another opposition, which is basically the sign rising. That's the sign that appears at the eastern horizon and the exact degree in the beginning of Virgo. Sorry, of Cancer. And Cancer is, as I said before many times, that's the place of mother and child. That's the domain of the Madonna, Mother Mary, Isis. Yeah, that's the place. And it's also a water sign, and it's associated with springs, with mountain springs. Then we have the other two water signs where nothing is happening right now in Scorpio. That would be the swamp, and Pisces is the ocean. So let me see what I have missed.